Gentlemen, let's be real for a moment. There's a question that lingers quietly in the back of many men's minds after turning 60, yet almost no one speaks it out loud. How often should you be masturbating at this stage of life? Is it healthy to keep doing it daily? Should you scale back? Or is it time to stop altogether? You've probably heard conflicting advice. Some say, do it as much as you want. Others warn, don't touch it at all. And deep down, you want a clear, science-backed answer, not myths, not guesswork. Well, after more than a decade as a urologist, listening to thousands of men share their fears, frustrations, and confusion, I can tell you this: there is no single magic number that applies to every man, but there is a frequency that works best for your body, your energy, and your long-term health. I'm Dr. Natalie Brooks, and today I want to break this topic wide open. By the end of our conversation, you'll know the safest rhythm for your age and body, how to recognize if you're doing it too much or too little, and how to keep this part of your life as a powerful, positive force, rather than something that leaves you drained. This is not about shame. It's not about outdated cultural myths. It's about understanding your body's needs, tuning into its signals, and working with them, so you can continue enjoying your sexuality for years to come. Masturbation isn't just a quick act of release. It's an event that engages your entire system. The moment you become aroused, your heart rate climbs, your blood vessels widen, pelvic muscles contract rhythmically before the final release, and all the while, your brain is conducting a chemical orchestra, flooding your system with dopamine for pleasure, oxytocin for relaxation and bonding, and a cocktail of other neurotransmitters that impact your mood, energy, and even how well you sleep that night. Your prostate, too, plays a central role. It produces and releases seminal fluid as part of your natural reproductive cycle. That release isn't just about pleasure, it's also maintenance. Just like any other gland in the body, the prostate benefits from activity. Regular release keeps blood flowing, ducts clear, and tissues healthy. When you were in your 20s and 30s, you could move through this whole cycle and bounce back almost instantly. But after 60, the game changes. Recovery slows. Circulation isn't quite as robust. Testosterone production fluctuates more. Your nervous system takes longer to reset. Does this mean you should stop? Absolutely not. It means you need to find a rhythm that lets your body recover fully between sessions, so each one remains satisfying instead of draining. Go too long without sexual activity, and several things can happen. Erectile tissue may lose some responsiveness. Pelvic floor muscles weaken. Your mood can dip because you're missing out on those feel-good chemicals. On the other hand, overdo it, and you may notice fatigue or a foggy mind the next morning. Erections that feel weaker than usual. Less sensitivity, requiring more stimulation. Pelvic heaviness or prostate irritation. Think of it like exercise. If you never use your muscles, they weaken. If you overtrain, they break down. The art lies in finding the sweet spot, enough to keep the system strong, but not so much that you burn it out. One Harvard study made a striking discovery. Men who ejaculated regularly, about 4 to 7 times per month, had a lower risk of certain prostate issues compared to men who rarely did. Regular activity helps prevent congestion in the prostate, maintains healthy blood flow, and supports artery flexibility in the penis. It also ties into nitric oxide production, a molecule your body needs for erections. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels so blood can surge into erectile tissue. With age, your natural levels decline. Regular but not excessive sexual activity helps keep the system responsive. Over the years, I've seen how frequency plays out in real men's lives. Take James, 64, who came to me worried about losing firmness. He admitted he had gone months without any sexual activity after his divorce. His erections had become weaker and less frequent. With guidance, he gradually reintroduced regular solo activity, about once every 4 to 5 days combined with better sleep and daily walks. Within months, his responsiveness improved noticeably. Then there was Robert, 67, who confessed to masturbating 2 or 3 times a day out of habit. At first he felt fine, but gradually he developed fatigue, pelvic soreness, and declining sensitivity. By spacing his sessions out, Allowing more recovery, his energy and satisfaction returned. And Anthony, 71, who struggled with diabetes, noticed that when he pushed himself too often, his blood sugar and energy crashed harder. For him, once a week was the right balance. These stories underline one truth: the right rhythm is personal. For most healthy men over 60, a rhythm of once every 3 to 5 days hits the sweet spot. It keeps circulation active, the prostate clear, and nerves responsive, while still giving the body enough time to recharge. How do you know if you're in the right zone? Listen for signals. Good signs: steady energy, natural morning erections, pleasant relaxation afterward. Warning signs: sluggishness, weaker erections, reduced sensitivity, pelvic discomfort, or irritability. If you notice the latter, ease up. If you're feeling restless, tense, or losing spontaneous erections, shorten the gap slightly. Frequency isn't the only factor. What you do around it matters just as much. Hydration. Water supports circulation. Even mild dehydration can dull firmness. Exercise. Brisk walks, light weights, or yoga keep blood vessels flexible and nitric oxide levels higher. Sleep. Deep, restorative sleep boosts morning testosterone and erection quality. Diet. Spinach, beets, salmon, and berries all feed vascular and nerve health. When combined with a balanced rhythm, these habits amplify benefits and keep you thriving. So gentlemen, what's the safest frequency for masturbation after 60? For most, every 3 to 5 days works best. Frequent enough to keep your system active, but spaced enough for recovery. But remember, there's no universal scoreboard. The healthiest frequency is the one that leaves you feeling stronger, clearer, and more alive afterward, not weaker or drained. Your sexuality is still yours. Age doesn't erase it. It simply asks you to approach it with intelligence and care. When you listen to your body and work with it, you can enjoy vitality, confidence, and pleasure for many more years to come. Gentlemen, if you found this conversation helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a friend who might need to hear it. And if you want more science-backed tips on men's health after 60, join me, Dr. Natalie Brooks, for our weekly deep dives. Your vitality is in your hands. Let's build it together. If this guide resonated with you, share it with other men who might be struggling silently with the same questions. And if you'd like more practical, evidence-based strategies for sexual health after 60, sign up for my newsletter. Together, we'll keep your energy, confidence, and performance thriving for years to come. Gentlemen, remember, your body is not broken, it's evolving. The best thing you can do for yourself is to stay informed, stay active, and stay connected. If today's discussion helped you, I invite you to join our upcoming sessions where we dive even deeper into men's health after 60. Don't let silence steal your vitality. Take action today.